What's going on, everyone? It's time for another show review. So last night I went to see Clutch with Helmet, Quicksand, and JD Pinkus at Rebel in Toronto. It was September 13th, 2022. Um, yeah, so let's talk about it a bit. So yeah, Rebel finally upgraded to tall cans now for $9. Great, up beer. Anyways, but other than that, it's your typical club, and yeah, it's a bigger club. It holds about like 3,500 or something like that. And yeah, so JD Pincus is the opener. He's a banjo player, more like bluegrass, but like has distortion. And he does have like credits of like helping writing songs with like the Melvins and stuff like that. So he had some pretty amusing stuff. He had a good sense of humor and things like that. He played like a 25-minute set or something like that of just playing the banjo and singing and stuff. It wasn't too bad. It's definitely different than what I'm used to and stuff, but it was pretty good. It was pretty stationary, but he did have some really funny video things up on the walls. And yeah, it was like dancing cows and like a male transgender prostitute from the 70s and things like that. And old Tom and Jerry cartoons and stuff. It was pretty amusing. So, yeah, overall, I thought it was a pretty entertaining little set. But yeah, it was a good opening. So, yeah, JD Pincus, I'm going to give him 3.5 out of 5 for live performance. Yeah. Anyways, then the next band was Quicksand. They're surprisingly good. They are a post-hardcore, more almost like desert rock now sounding, like Caius and Queens of the Stone Age. I find they sound more like that. They did play a lot of their heavy stuff in that, and they did have a lot of energy and jumped around and stuff like that. They were really good. I really liked them. I actually bought one of their albums there and this shirt, Quicksand. So, yeah, I thought they were really good and entertaining, and they were a good rock band. You should check them out if you haven't seen them or heard of them. They're pretty good. And yeah, that's it. They're pretty good. They had good. They moved around quite a bit. They didn't really interact with the fans too much, but yeah, they did have a lot of good songs. So yeah, Quicksand. I'm gonna give them a 4 out of 5. And then the next band is one of the main bands I wanted to see on this tour. Helmet. This is my second time seeing Helmet, and they're great. They're like a really heavy alternative rock band, and they played like a lot of good stuff. A lot of some of their older stuff, like their Betty album and stuff like that, and some newer things and that. They're really good. They're pretty stationary for a band, but overall they're really heavy. A lot of good riffs, and it's just a fun time. They play for about like 45 minutes, so, or 40 minutes, I'd say. But yeah, they're still really good. So I'm gonna give Helmet maybe a 4.5 out of 5. They moved around and had more fun. It would have been more interesting, but yeah, they're really good live. So yeah, if you ever get a chance to see them. And finally, it was the headliner Clutch. Now Clutch is a weird band. Some people lump them in like the new wave of American heavy metal, the desert rock almost scene and stuff. But they do have like a punkier sort of sound to it, and yeah, really goofy lyrics and stuff. And the vocalist is very charismatic, has a lot of charisma and stuff like that. So, yeah, he's a pretty entertaining lyricist and stuff. So, yeah, um, but yeah, they're good. This is my fourth time seeing them, so yeah, and they played all their big hits and stuff. Their new stuff actually sounds pretty good too, live, and yeah, it's definitely interesting because they're gonna be playing Aftershock, which I'm going to next month. So, it'll be cool seeing that and seeing them again. Same with Helmet. Helmet will be there too. But yeah, Clutch is a really good band, and yeah, they're decent. But most of their stuff was the same. They don't really change it up sometimes, and they're definitely a stationary band. But the light show is pretty cool. So yeah, they're still pretty good too. So I'm gonna give them a 4 out of 5. So yeah, overall, it was a decent show. A good like hard rock, alternative rock show for a change. And yeah, just thought I'd put my thoughts out there for this one. So yeah, definitely a fun time though. So overall, I'll give the whole show probably 4 out of 5. It was still a really fun show. So definitely worth the $50 to get in. So yeah, but yeah, 4 good artists, and definitely probably good for another time. So yeah. But if any of these bands sound interesting to you, I'll link some of their videos and stuff down below so you can see them. And also you check out my videos and pictures and stuff on Instagram and on my TikTok that's linked down below. So yeah, make sure you check those out. And yeah, but that's it for this one. Another good show in the books. I'm not sure what my next show is going to be. It might be Silverstein with the Amity Affliction on October 2nd, but I'm not 100% sure yet. So yeah, we'll just wait and see. So yeah, but that's it for this one. So keep supporting the artists you like, buy their music, buy the merch, go see them live, and yeah, and yeah, just keep live music around. So until then, rock on.